Hey guys, another day, another DOS game to play for you guys. So today I'm going to play Doom 2, which is one of the great first-person shooters of the 90s. Doom 2 is the sequel to the really popular Doom 1, and this was released back in by ID Software, id Software, back in 1994. And as many people know, Doom really set the precedent for the first-person shooter genre, innovated a lot, and even though it's not the first-person shooter game on DOS, there were a few earlier ones like Catacomb Abyss and Ultima Underworld, but Doom 2 is definitely one of the better ones that they released, I think. You can see that they improved the graphics engine and gameplay a little bit, but it looks quite similar to what you would expect from Doom. You have the unnamed Marine, you have the gun holding in the middle. Basically, Doom established this genre, so many games copied Doom. You can see its effects on many games, even to this day, actually. I would say Doom is not my favorite game to play, just because there are more fun games like Duke 3D and Shadow Warrior for me, but I mean, Doom 2 is pretty good to play once in a while. Definitely a pretty good game. I think id Software used the next version of the engine for this. I think the first Doom they used ID Tech 1, and this they used ID Tech 2, I think. You can tell there's some improvements on this from Doom 1. The graphics are a little bit more improved. Alright, nothing here. Well, that was pretty easy. Okay. So in my opinion, Doom really set the bar for the first wave of first-person shooters. The second wave, in my opinion, started with Halo, and then it started to change a lot. You can see it with Doom. The standard was just to use like really badass weapons and have a lot of monsters and just what we call corridor dungeon shooters or corridor shooters, right? You just basically stay in this narrow hallway and you shoot monsters and stuff, which is what a lot of 90s FPS games were like that. And that really changed after Halo, I think. And then after Halo, they introduced regenerating shields, which haven't been seen before then. Before then, it was just health packs, right? But nowadays, you don't see any health packs anymore. You play Call of Duty and you play Battlefield and those kind of games, and there's no health packs. They just have regenerating shields, which is like the new style introduced by Halo. So I think Doom really issued in the first wave of first-person shooters, and then Halo introduced the second wave, I think. Jeez, okay. Stim packs. I wonder if StarCraft took any inspiration from this. Guess I can do that. Shotgun, nice. Can't interact with that. Maybe I'm too used to using Duke Nukem. Red key, huh? One of the other thing that Doom really innovative on is multiplayer and modding. Yeah. So when Doom came out, a lot of people, modded their own maps and stuff, and that's where the kind of modding community came in. I don't think anyone was really modding games before that. Then people started to make their own levels and stuff, and then multiplayer gaming came along. So really, Doom was really innovative in a lot of different ways. Oh my god. Shooting me from way over there. No chainsaw? See, my character started bleeding. I can't jump in Doom, such as the limitations of this engine. You have to use elevators actually to lift you up. No jumping. How do I get up there? Can't jump. I think the build engine was different. It allowed you to jump, but Doom engine doesn't allow you to jump. You have to use stairs or elevators. Wow. Whoops. Impact. Wow, I killed a lot of people at once. Nice, super shotgun. Double barreled. Actually counts as a different weapon than the shotgun. No switches, huh? I kind of miss the old 90s style shooters where you just have like different weapons to pick up, activate switches, and then it's very linear, just go to exit. But now it's like so much. Oh, there we go. Made it. Got the red key card. Nice. Whoa. Turn that on. Nice. Blue key. Okay, I need a blue key now. Oops. Wow. Yeah, Doom was pretty violent when it came out. I remember my dad bought me this game, and then my mom wouldn't let me play it because it was too violent. It just leads me back in a circle. Okay. There we go. Blue key card. Gauntlet. So one limitation of the Doom engine and the build engine too is that it doesn't care what height the enemy is on, you'll always hit him even if you're above or below him. You don't have to be very accurate. Yeah, like that. That's a limitation of the early build, the early engines. Ooh, chain gun. I want that chain gun. Oh yeah. Oh, rocket launcher. Awesome. What? So yeah guys, that is Doom 2. Most people will consider it a landmark in the FPS genre, one of the greatest FPS games ever, and yeah, it has a considerable legacy, I think, especially in the multiplayer area. But yeah, established a lot of standards. It's personally not my type of game, because I prefer like more fun games like Duke Nukem 3D and Shadow Warrior. But yes, for those of you who like these very atmospheric games, then Doom 2 will do it for you. There you go. Alright. Yeah, that's Doom 2. Thanks for watching, guys.